I can't imagine that there are more than a half dozen people here tonight who haven't met Gregg Fusaro, because he seems to know everybody.
I first met Gregg back in the dark ages, 1986, and he was the prominent real estate broker in town. He sold 2 deals to a group out of Chevy Chase, Maryland called Capital Investment Group, and it was Alec Bastos and Kathy Bergen. I worked at First National Bank of Cincinnati. I was the lender that provided the financing for those transactions.
Gregg is an operator, a detail guy. He wants to know every little piece of something. He has a very unique understanding of, from a location standpoint, what is the best place for an apartment community or for a real estate investment. Every site that we've ever found, it's because he's found it, both here in Cincinnati and every other market that we're in.
To be successful, you have to work at it, and he does. And very proud of the fact that he takes after his dad a lot.
Gregg's a guy who immediately puts people at ease. He's comfortable in his own skin and he makes you comfortable in yours.
I think Gregg is a phenomenal developer, but he's an even better person. He is so genuine, he's down to earth, he has zero ego at all, he cares about other people, he wants to always mentor other people, and he always has a smile on his face. He enjoys life, and he makes people want to be with him and work with him and be near him.
This real estate thing that he's with now, there's just basically two people that are part of it, and they sort of work independently, and they fit together very well, and it works for them.
Well, I first met Gregg when I got a call out of the clear blue from him asking if I was interested in playing in a band with him. That led to 16 years of playing in a band called Glory Days.
I've always known that Gregg played in a rock band called Glory Days, but about 15 years ago, he called to see if we would sponsor a fundraiser called Suits That Rock. I had no idea what it was, but of course you can't say no to Gregg. So we said we would sponsor, and my husband and I decided to go to the event. We were a little bit skeptical, I have to say, not knowing what it would be with business people playing rock music, but we went and we were blown away. It is a phenomenal event. Gregg is one of the main performers throughout the night. It's 3 hours, probably 30 plus songs, and it is so entertaining.
Glory Days ended up opening for Three Dog Night later on, so we had a certain level of success.
He's just the nicest guy. He'll do anything for anybody. We were doing that condo tower back in the day, and we got this marketing banner. I forget exactly what it said, but it was a giant banner. We went to Home Depot, bought all these ropes, pulleys, created this whole contraption there. That he's there with our employees raising this thing, this giant banner. Now, weight-wise, that was a huge banner, and it took a lot of effort. And the winds coming off the river were a lot. But Gregg still is there with our construction folks, helping them, and that sort of shows who he is.
He came up to me one day. He said, "Hey, Dad, I got a question." He said, "If I get a scholarship through university, will you buy me a boat?" And dumb me didn't know he had a scholarship in his back pocket already. So he ended up with a boat.
Gregg's positive can-do attitude is just second to none, and his tenacity. I mean, that guy does not give up.
Gregg is an enormously talented musician, a fantastic developer, a mentor to so many people, an eager fundraiser, just a nice, kind guy. He has a zest for life, and I can't think of anyone better to win this prestigious award.
Hey, Gregg, I'm proud of you, and you deserve every moment of this award. Gregg, isn't that what you told me to say?